Scott and Romy Hopper are parents in our church. They have 3 beautiful kids, and in less than a year, 2 of their children, Michael and Isabella, were diagnosed with autism. And they didn't know a lot about that, and so they did a ton of research to try to learn as much as they could after their kids were diagnosed. And as any parent, and all of you, I think, understand this, they had high hopes for Michael and Isabella, but now they wondered. They wondered if any of that was possible. And at the time, they were pretty disconnected when they got the diagnosis, pretty disconnected from church, pretty disconnected from their relationship with Christ. But they found Fairfax and they began attending, and then they found out about Young Life Capernaum, a ministry for kids with disabilities that meets here at the church and really is a part of who we are. And Scott said the first time that he went to Capernaum to just kind of check it out, he left in tears. Kind of couldn't take it because it gave him a glimpse of where his kids were headed, and it overwhelmed him. But then he and Romy got connected, and they began to volunteer and began to bring their kids and interact and see what God was doing in the lives of these kids. And he says now he cries for a different reason. Now he cries because God has given him a different kind of glimpse. It's a glimpse of this crown of righteousness that Paul is talking about. It's a crown of this, it's a glimpse of this laurel wreath that Paul is talking about. Here's how Scott describes it. He says, a year ago, we saw our dreams vanish and didn't know what to expect from Michael and Isabella. Now we have new dreams. Every Wednesday, we're filled with hope. I hope Isabella has a smile as big as Nicole's. I hope Michael is as smart as Brett and CJ or as funny as Eric. I hope Isabella is beautiful like Bonnie and laughs as much as Ellen. I hope Michael grows to be as big as Jeffrey and can play basketball as good as Maceo. I hope that they are as close to Romy as Justin is to his mom. I hope they are as close to each other as the Pisano brothers. I hope that they have great friendships like Danielle and Madeline. I hope they are strong in their faith like Ashley. I hope they are outgoing and brave like Catherine. I hope they have Brad's desire to learn about Jesus. God has restored our dreams, filled us with love, inspired us with new hope for our children. No matter what, we can finish well because we are in relationship with this God who finishes that which he begins, who never stops working, who never stops invading our lives. And because of that, if we are in Christ, if we have given our lives to him, if we have allowed Jesus to begin a good work in us, and maybe for some of you today, this will be the day that you allow God to begin a good work in you, and you embrace his forgiveness and you embrace his grace. We can say with the Apostle Paul, I am confident of this, that he who began a good work in me will carry it to completion until the day of Jesus.